Creative imagination. Would you like to see creative imagination in action? Or is there anything like that? It's me, Ade, and welcome to Stir Up Your Purpose channel. Is there anything like creative imagination? Well, let me share a story I read in one of Neville Goddard's material with you. It is the story of a young girl who just turned 17. It was Christmas Eve, and she is sad of heart. For that year, she had lost her father in an accident, and she is returning home to what seemed to be an empty house. She was untrained to do anything, so she got herself a job as a waitress. This night, it's quite late. Christmas Eve, it's raining. The car is full of laughing boys and girls going home for their Christmas vacation. And she couldn't conceal the tears. Luckily for her, it was raining. So she stuck her face into the heavens to mingle her tears with the rain. Then holding the rail of the streetcar, this is what she did. She said, "This is not rain. Why? This is spray from the ocean. And this is not the salt of tears that I taste. For this is the salt of the sea in the wind. This is not San Diego. This is a ship, and I'm coming into the Bay of Samoa." And there she felt the reality of all that she had imagined. Then came the end of the journey, and all are out. 10 days later, this girl received a letter from a firm in Chicago saying that her aunt, several years before she sailed for Europe, deposited with them $3,000 with instructions that if she did not return to America, this money should be paid to her niece. They had just received information of the aunt's death and were now acting upon her instructions. 1 month later, this girl sailed for Samoa. As she came into the bay, it was late that night, and there was salt of the sea in the wind. It was not raining, but there was spray in the air. And she actually felt what she'd felt 1 month before. Only this time she had realized her objective. That is the power of creative imagination in action. And to me, this is a true heart of prayer. We can jump and scream for all we like, but if our inner contemplation does not align with what we are doing on the outside, especially when we think no one is seeing us, we are just making noise. Now, if that jumping and screaming aligns with our inner musing and desire, then that act will cause the necessary shift on the outside. I believe this is the best time to be alive, especially with all the chaos and confusion around. The world needs people with creative imagination. Those who call things that is not as though they were. As you go about your daily activity, set your creative juice in motion. Lastly, one question is, what do you really want? When you just think of your desire, it is a shadow lacking form. When you enter it and assume it's truth, and it becomes the only reality, and you are faithful to that assumption, very soon it will be made manifested in your world. Now, here is a practical way to go about this. The first thing you do, you must know exactly what you want in this world. When you know exactly what you want, make a lifelike representation as possible of what you will see and what you will touch and what you will do while you physically present and physically moving in such a state. Then play that scene in your mind until it feels natural and let it go. And to the degree of your faithfulness, you will move through a series of events that brings you to the realization of your desire. To your creative imagination, and thanks for watching. Bye.